That's why I also kind of look like crap. I was too impatient at work because I had this delivered to my job, and I was too impatient to wait, so I have already opened it. So it comes with your standard fake receipts. I really don't know why they go to the extra extreme to do this. I kind of, like I said, if you saw my last video, I really don't understand. So they did make the fake receipts that say it's $16,800. It's not dollars, it's Hong Kong money. I don't know what their money is called. I'm uncultured, sorry. We have the dust bag, and I'm not kidding. It was like a plastic bag in a plastic bag in a wrap, like in a tissue paper, just inside this box. It does come with some like Chanel ribbon. Does not come with obviously the cute little Chanel, what's it called? Flower. It did give you a bag, but we all know why we're here. And it's not the box. So I did try to put it somewhat back together. So in here, it was in another bag inside tissue paper. So they do have multiple colors, but the color I chose was black because I wanted it to go with everything. So this is the bag. Look at this. I want you to know, for you, I held back on taking this off and of the satisfying pull. You're welcome. So let's see. All of the details on here are silver. What's funny is there's like a little attachment and it says gold, but it is all silver. So shall we inspect? I literally took it out, went, oh, this is cute, and put it back because I was at work. So I haven't really fully gone over everything. So if it's not apparent, when I said I can't justify Chanel's pricing, I also have not had a Chanel bag, like a real one. So I can't tell you if it is on par with Chanel bags because I have not ever had one. So there is the little pocket like Chanel does in the back. It's really freaking tight. It does have the burgundy, you're not gonna see, on the inside. So you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong on anything because I am not a Chanel snob, I'm a Louis whore. So I don't know too much about like the actual brand and like how their bags are supposed to be, how their bags are named and labeled. So I'm assuming 25 is the width. Correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I don't know Chanel. I will say the one thing I love about Chanel bags is that they are known for the chain detail. Oh, so this can't be a crossbody. Nope, not on my big body. Okay, so here is the bag in all of its glory. So freaking cute. All right, let me give you the satisfying tear. I swear if it's not in focus. Oh, that was satisfying, even from afar. Let's open it up. That's weird. Why was this covering the zipper? Is that a thing? Like, should I keep that on? Oh, or is it like to help it not imprint maybe? Is this usable? Okay, so it is usable a little bit up top. I feel like I really should have researched like what does a real Chanel bag look like. So you have the flap. So it does have the little space or pocket in the back, and then you have the double flap that Chanel is known for. This was something I had looked up. I do know it is supposed to be burgundy on the inside. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on anything. Oh, they mentioned they were sending a gift. What is this? That's adorable. It's a necklace full, or what's the brand? Obviously it's not the actual brand, but I can never say it. Bulgari? Not sure. How cute. Well, that was nice of them. They must have jewelry too. So in the bag, that doesn't come with it, but you have the little Chanel, oh my gosh, the authenticity card. Wow, how is that legit? Like, it literally has the serial number up here and everything. So then you have the flap on the inside in here, and then also in here. If this is anything, oh, there's a little serial number inside too. Oh, it smells so good. Do you know that smell of fresh leather? It smells good. Anyways, so you have the little Chanel emblem here. Again, I don't know what Chanel really looks like, but from what I'm seeing, this looks really, really good. The quality of this looks so nice. Like, obviously it's real leather, so it's not like they're faking the leather. The only thing that is a dupe is obviously the Chanel emblems everywhere and the Chanel name on things. Otherwise, it's just a bag that is constructed the same way, but it still is a leather bag. The quality of this is so nice. Like, I won't lie, I was definitely hesitant to purchase this. It is a pretty penny. You know, it's over $300. However, you are still getting quality leather and you're getting the craftsmanship. So that's what you're paying for $300, is the quality of this. And so far, just looking at this, it seems like really nice quality. Like, I don't see any stitching out of place. Like, they definitely made it so that it's worth your $300. I have a question for real Chanel owners. How in the fuck are you okay with this? Like, it's leather, so every single purse will do that, but it's like shoes, and how they say don't crease the shoe. This is gonna crease every time you open this. Like, oh my God, I think I'd go crazy if I spent over $5 grand and it does that. I would lose my shit. I'm gonna bring my husband over here. My husband is really good at spotting good leather. I don't know why. Wait a minute, did I find an imperfection? No, it's the damn zipper tricking me. I love this. Now, I'm gonna show it on my body in case you are like me and plus size and are curious what it looks on a plus size body. However, this is the end of the day. I had just got home from work and I had to get in my pajamas. So do not make fun of me. So obviously you can wear it like this. As a plus size person, I wouldn't. This drives me insane. But you can do it this way. So this is probably how I will carry it, because this is not going to fit crossbody. Like, chain looks pretty nice. I know that is a telltale sign of if it is a fake. So again, I don't know enough about Chanel to tell you that, but let me just show you a close-up for anyone who is
looking at it. Okay, now you can see there's a little bit of that orange color that's captured on the video, which is great. You kind of can see, but without a bag to compare with is very hard, right? So yeah, but far away they kind of look similar, not much difference in my opinion. But let me show you one trick that normally works. Okay, the magnet trick. The magnet will attract the fake replica chain straps. So here's the original, but don't just rely heavily on this. I've heard people also sometimes get magnetized by a little bit, but the fake one gets magnetized very strong. Okay, so you have, if your strap gets magnetized too strong like this, and I've tried this in many of my Chanel bags, okay, this trick almost worked 9 out of 10, so it's not like 100% is gonna work. But if it's very strongly magnetized like this, possibility the bag is fake. Now let's look at the interior. This is where I really catch a lot of error on the fake bags. And this is normally where I look. I check like where the flap should hit here, you know. Sometimes it's way too low here, way higher or too low. It's just they don't have the right size of the flap down here, so I check for that. And another thing I heavily check is, I'm sorry because this is an older bag, as you can see it has a black interior. They updated the color to the burgundy later on. Is their interior color. The fake bags, most of the time I've seen it, the interior color is always wrong. It's more purple than red, like dark red wine or burgundy color. You want the dark red wine burgundy color. So if you see a little bit hint of purple in the interior, yeah, that's already fake for sure. Okay, I mean, even though this is like supposedly original quality, they cannot get that nice burgundy interior color. And that is one of the biggest giveaway, and I always look for this. Another thing I look for is the CC. And the CC all around should be of same sizes. But this one, I feel like this is way too close in here, and it's not the stitching is way too big. It's too prominent. You can always almost see the stitching too thick. So one of the other things you can look for, the stitching should be finer and nicer. You can see here, the CC.
Hey guys, are you aware of a special trick, a magnet trick to quickly identify if your Chanel bag is real or fake? Apparently, if the chain strap of a Chanel bag gets magnetized, but this little magnet I got from Amazon, very cheap, $10, then it is supposed to be fake. So I've rounded up my 5 Chanel authentic bags and my 5 replica handbags on this side. Let's go ahead and test out that theory. This bag I just received a couple of weeks ago. I haven't really tested out, and it's vintage from 2000 era. Look at that, it doesn't get magnetized. And if you look at my favorite fall bag, you can see it gets attached to the strap. Here is another favorite style of mine, another vintage bag with a big CC. I don't think it works on the CC hardware, but I know this one doesn't get attached because I already tried this. Now, this is another favorite fall bag of mine. I love the Chanel Classic Mini, and you can see here it is getting attached on the hardware. And again, I think the CC doesn't work on that. Now, this is the Chanel Diana bag, also vintage style. There is a little bit of magnet happening, but not very strong. I've also heard some authentic bags that get attached to the magnet, so it doesn't always work, okay, the theory. So you can't just rely on this kind of authentication, but you can see here, very, very strong. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Somebody told me before that their Chanel 19 they got from the Chanel boutique get magnetized, but mine doesn't. So again, I don't know if they have a different model, but it's not always going to work. You're going to need to get it authenticated. Now, this is a newer style I got. Let's go ahead and see if it's going to get attached. There you go. So 4 out of 5, it's probably going to work. Okay, so again, do not just assume your bag is authentic if it doesn't get magnetized. Lastly is my Chanel Classic flap. I know this one is okay. No magnet happening. A little bit, you can see it's kind of following the magnet. And then on this one, it's a newer style too. Gets magnetized. All right, hope that was helpful. If you have any question, comment down below. Please like this video. Thank you. Bye.
And I can probably put this in here like this. And my card holder. And it does fit in here, as you can see. It fits nicely. And I can probably fit some lipstick or, I don't know, a hair tie. I think I have room to fit other stuff in here. Let's see what else I can fit. So I'm gonna see if I can fit my YSL mirror in here. And my little lip gloss. And my Tarte lip paint. And my lip balm. Look how nicely it fits in here. I'm gonna close it. You guys, this is perfect to wear as a clutch. Look at this. Oh my god. I love this. I do want to get a felt insert. I just don't want to damage the beautiful interior. Like, I want to get that to protect this. So yeah, I feel like this can fit even more. Like, I could probably fit a couple of more things in here, but yeah. What do you guys think? I love it. If you guys have this, please let me know in the comment section down below. Any